Welcome back to Decades of Rock. 1991 was the year alternative rock exploded from underground clubs into the mainstream consciousness. The year flannel became a uniform and angst became poetry. While hair metal was taking its final bow, a new generation of bands was rewriting the rules of rock music. Today, we're counting down 7 alternative rock songs from 1991 that defined a generation and still resonate over 3 decades later. These aren't just songs. They're cultural touchstones that changed music forever. Let's dive in. Number 7. Jesus Jones. Right here, right now. This British band captured the optimism of a world in transition. Written during the fall of the Berlin Wall, the song blended alternative rock with dance beats and samples, a revolutionary sound that felt utterly of the moment. Lead singer Mike Edwards said he wanted to capture the feeling that history was being made in real time. And he succeeded. The song peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming an anthem for the end of the Cold War era.
Right here, right now.
What makes this song unforgettable is its unbridled optimism, something that would soon become rare in the alt-rock landscape as grunge's darker tones took over. But for a moment in 1991, Jesus Jones made us believe we were witnessing the dawn of a better world. Number 6. R.E.M. Losing My Religion. This was R.E.M.'s career-defining masterpiece. This wasn't just a breakthrough for the band. It was a breakthrough for alternative rock itself. Here was a song built around a mandolin, featuring cryptic lyrics about unrequited obsession, becoming one of the biggest hits of the year. Michael Stipe's vocals drip with vulnerability. The phrase, "losing my religion," is Southern slang for being at the end of one's rope, and you can hear that desperation in every note. Peter Buck's mandolin creates an urgent, almost ancient sound that shouldn't work in a rock context, but it absolutely does.
That's me in the corner, losing my religion.
The song earned 6 Grammy nominations and won 2. Its music video became iconic MTV fare. More importantly, it proved that weird, arty college rock could dominate mainstream radio without compromising its integrity. R.E.M. opened the door, and dozens of alternative bands walked through it. Number 5. Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit. You knew this one was coming. It's not possible to have a countdown without it. This is the song that didn't just define 1991, it defined the entire decade that followed. When Kurt Cobain's guitar crashes in with that 4-chord progression, it's not just a song beginning, it's a cultural revolution announcing itself. Kurt claimed he was trying to write the ultimate pop song, and he accidentally created an anthem for disillusioned youth everywhere. The lyrics are deliberately cryptic, almost nonsensical. But that's the point. It's about the feeling, not the meaning. The song's loud, quiet, loud dynamics, borrowed from the Pixies, became the blueprint for countless bands. Dave Grohl's thunderous drumming, Chris Novoselic's driving bass, and Cobain's voice, switching from detached mumbling to primal screaming. Smells Like Teen Spirit knocked Michael Jackson off the top of MTV. It made flannel and thrift store fashion cool. It ended the dominance of hair metal overnight. September 1991 marked the moment when alternative rock became just rock. Whether Kurt wanted it or not, this song became the voice of a generation. Number 4. Soundgarden. Jesus Christ Pose. This one takes us deeper into Seattle's sound and was just a sample of what was to come. While Nirvana got the mainstream attention, Soundgarden was crafting something darker and more complex. Jesus Christ Pose is a brutal 7-minute assault on religious hypocrisy and the commodification of martyrdom.
Jesus Christ pose. All like you've been carrying all alone.
Chris Cornell's voice is an instrument of raw power. He could shift from melodic crooning to banshee wails in a heartbeat. Kim Tile's guitar work is pure grinding heaviness, while the rhythm section of Ben Shepherd and Matt Cameron creates an almost mathematical precision to the chaos. The song's time signature shifts and complex structure showed that grunge and alternative metal could be intellectually challenging while remaining visceral and heavy. This wasn't radio-friendly. It was too heavy, too weird, too long. But that was exactly the point. Soundgarden proved that alternative rock didn't have to compromise to be great. Jesus Christ Pose remains a masterclass in controlled aggression, a song that rewards repeated listening with new layers of complexity. Number 3, Pearl Jam, Alive. Alive tells a dark story. Eddie Vedder wrote it about a son who discovers his father isn't his biological parent, then has an implied inappropriate relationship with his mother. But audiences heard something completely different. A song about survival, about resilience, about refusing to give up.
Wow, you were sitting home alone. It is your real dating was dying.
Vedder's deep baritone turned "I'm Still Alive" into a rallying cry. What he meant as anguish, fans heard as triumph. And eventually, even Vedder embraced this interpretation. But let's talk about Mike McCready's guitar solo. This is one of the greatest guitar solos of the 1990s. A perfect blend of technical skill and raw emotion. It doesn't just show off, it tells a story, building from pain to catharsis to acceptance. Alive proved that grunge could be anthemic without losing its edge. It's a song about survival that helped a generation survive. Number 2, Jane's Addiction, Been Caught Stealing. This one is a wild card. Yes, it was released in late 1990, but it dominated alternative radio throughout 1991 and helped define the year's sound. This song is pure punk-funk chaos, starting with a barking dog sample and Eric Avery's infectious bass line.
I've been caught stealing once when I was 5 and just sitting was there.
Perry Farrell gleefully admits to shoplifting, turning petty crime into an art form. The song shouldn't work. It's too weird, too funky, too all over the place. But that's exactly why it does work. Jane's Addiction refused to be categorized. Dave Navarro's guitar shifts from funk scratching to hard rock riffs. Stephen Perkins' drums are tribal and hypnotic. The whole thing feels like a carnival run by delinquents. And we're all invited. Jane's Addiction also founded Lollapalooza in 1991, creating the touring festival format that would dominate alternative music for decades. They weren't just making great songs. They were building the infrastructure for alternative culture itself. And our number 1 alt-rock song from 1991 is the Pixies' Planet of Sound. Wait, wasn't Smells Like Teen Spirit already on this list? Yes. And Kurt Cobain would have been the first to tell you that without the Pixies, Nirvana wouldn't exist. Planet of Sound is the Pixies at their most ferocious. 2 minutes of pure sonic aggression.
I pick me up a transmission. I turn the vision ignition.
Black Francis screams about aliens and surveillance with paranoid intensity. Joey Santiago's guitar is a weapon of mass distortion. The rhythm section of Kim Deal and David Lovering is both precise and primal. This was the Pixies' final studio album before their initial breakup, and they went out with pure fury. Every band on this list, every grunge band, every alternative rock band of the era, owed a debt to the Pixies template.
'Cause there was no one around.
The quiet, loud, quiet formula? Pixies invented it. The formula of matching sweet melodies with noise? Pixies. Raw emotion delivered through sonic violence? Pixies. Planet of Sound is the blueprint that built alternative rock's foundation. It didn't get the radio play of Teen Spirit. It wasn't in MTV heavy rotation. But for those who know, this is Patient Zero. The song that contains the DNA of everything that made 1991 special. 1991 gave us a musical revolution. These 7 songs, from Jesus Jones's Optimism to the Pixies' Sonic Assault, captured a moment when alternative rock became the dominant cultural force in music. Over 30 years later, these songs haven't just endured. They've become timeless. They remind us of a time when rock music was genuinely dangerous, genuinely exciting, genuinely new. What's your favorite alternative rock song from 1991? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the music that changed everything. This was a year we'll never forget.